What if the Beatles never broke up? What if in 1969 John Lennon didn't leave the Beatles, and the Beatles constructed Let It Be? This Let It Be would be a lot like Let It Be Naked from 2003. I think their next album after Let It Be would be named All Things Must Pass, and it would be released in January of 1971, and recording would be around September 1970 to December 1970. And this is the track listing that I'd put if I were the Beatles at this time. I think maybe I'm Amazed would be a great addition to this album, just because it flows so perfectly, and it was made in a studio, unlike the rest of the McCartney album. And so I think it would just be great on the album.
I'm sick and tired of hearing things from uptight.
I think Give Me Some Truth would be a good song to get on here, because Lennon and McCartney were already working on the song in the Get Back session, so they would have some familiarity with it. So I think it would be a good addition to the album that already has Maybe I'm Amazed on it so far. So yeah. I think All Things Must Pass would be a great addition to the thing, because first of all, it's the name of the album, and it's kind of like a heavenly song. Has very heavenly harmonies in it, which I think it's good. So with that being said, I think I would add this to the album. I think Sentimental Journey would be another great addition to the album, because it just has this good feel, and they had to all contribute 2 songs, and it would be another great addition, along with All Things Must Pass, Give Me Some Truth, and Maybe I'm Amazed, and yeah. As I say always, I think that All Things Must Pass would be a good addition to the album. Just because, well, first of all, not All Things Must Pass. My Sweet Lord would be a good addition to the album, because it's a good tempo song, and he had it on his mind for a while. And, they had to give 2, so, that would be a good addition to his other song. Teddy Boy, they had been experimenting with in the Get Back session. So, I wouldn't be surprised if this was on the album if they never broke up. This was a pretty good song that they had probably, gotten down in their heads. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it was on there. And it's a good addition. Very great song, too. I think it Don't Come Easy would be a great addition, and don't come at me with it was written in 1973. No, it was released in 1973, but on the Wikipedia page it said that it was formed in 1970, and they I forgot what it was called, All Night Sessions or whatever. So yeah, Ringo would add the song then. So it would have been a great addition. It probably wouldn't have been as advanced as what you see on the Ringo album, but it would have been something at least. Imagine was a good song, and I added to this. I think they would have put it last, because John Lennon and Paul McCartney, they want to do all that stuff and make it less known that they're like the masters of the group. Just so they don't because it's a band, it's all 4 people, not just the 2, so they want to make it known that they're George and Ringo are also in it too. So I bet they put it last, and I think it'd be a pretty good addition, and it would make the album a number 1. I think after this, they would have broken up, but on good terms. I think Paul McCartney would have made McCartney, the John Lennon Plastic Ono Band, I think Ringo would have released Ringo, and George would have released something else. I don't know what. Probably All Things Must Pass under a different name, and the same songs, but with a few more filler songs. I think Wings still would have formed, the first album being Band on the Run in 1972. I think they would have broken up after the release of London Town in 1979. I think John Lennon would have still died in 1980, because he still releases Imagine, which in turn killed him. Or, another turn of events was Paul and Lennon singing and leading to Mark Chapman not wanting to go after Lennon or McCartney, since it was supposed to be a Beatles song that is supposed to be taken with a grain of salt. John Lennon doesn't die at all, and he retires in 1981 after releasing his final album, which would just be songs from the 50s that he wrote, and he would be a painter and live the rest of his life. Well, I hope you liked my prediction, or not my prediction, my theory on if the Beatles never broke up, in 1970 at least, and broke up in 1971 or 2. And yeah, goodbye!